We are going to do a program together that we are titling The People versus JK Rowling. It was originally conceptualized in like 3 different ways, actually, all of which had to do with various aspects of fan disappointment over the 7th book. And the idea was that since I'm a prosecuting attorney, that we should just put it on trial. Whether, and I'm not sure exactly how it's going to end up, we have to talk about that because we have too many ideas, but whether it ends up discussing the violence that she's done against characters that we anticipated or that we saw grow over 6 volumes, or whether or not it is crimes of immorality that may or may not exist in the series, because certainly there'll be 2 sides. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but that's the intent behind it. And we'll involve the audience, if in no other way, as the jury. I think a lot of people's initial reaction to book 7 was, what the crap is this? And since then, I think some people, some in this room, have sort of reflected on it and said there's more here than we thought. And so at this point in time, I think but I know there's a lot of people who read book 7, I did this, closed it and said, I'm never going to touch that son of a bitch again. You know what? You should touch it again. Which doesn't mean it's a perfect book, and I think that now is the time that we can actually talk about it. Time has passed, and people have reflected upon it and some of the deeper meanings of it and some of the more subtle meanings of it, some of the more subtle references now people are kind of prying them out. So we are in a hotel room that we've paid far too much money for the amenities that we've received, and cocktails abound, and it's late. And now they're making faces at me and waving empty glasses. No, it's just your average hotel room with middle-aged Potter fans and the decadence that always leads to. Which is very little is the point. Because we're 40 years old. What do you want? Well, or more. I don't read a lot of fanfic. I do read some. Oh, golly, I don't know. Whatever people tell me to read, mostly. And my friends. If people say, oh, I wrote something and I should read it, so I do. But no, I'm not a big fanfic person, as they know. I don't costume. The only thing, Droxy, who I know figures prominently in your videos as well, likes to joke that I don't bring anything to a con other than t-shirts, shorts, and my brain. And that's true.
That's enough.
Yeah, works for me. I make friends every time I come.